All in. And they're off. After all that, Black Hole Sun gave away about 2 lengths. Tokyo Princess also ridden cold in the early stages. WSB, the first one to break at the outside. Charlene gets right in there in the early part of the race. Miracle in Motion is also in the hunt for the early lead. Look forwards against the inside. And Fanny Kemble sits just about 3 lengths off the leader. You Win Again races alongside School Policy, and they are on midfield. Black Hole Sun's around runners. Vit Blitz, can't miss her, 3/4 of the way back. Then comes What a Ball, who's won from last, leaving Tokyo Princess at the back of the field as they work their way towards the top of the straight. Just over 600 metres left to run. WSB in the orange in front. Look forward towards the inside. Got a nice run. Fanny Kemble's ended up right there. Then comes Charlene in the bright blue. Miracle in Motion is nearest us. You Win Again up the far side. Vit Blitz tries to make a bit of ground over towards the inside rail. Then comes School Policy and Black Hole Sun past the 300, and Fanny Kemble starts to deliver. You Win Again, Vit Blitz far side, Charlene. Then comes School Policy. Look forward, got 3 to make up and not finding too much. You Win Again attacks Fanny Kemble. Then comes School Policy, who's trying to find its way into the closing stages, but You Win Again has won. You Win Again from Fanny Kemble. Then came School Policy, and they were ahead of Charlene. Winners 2 off the right-hand side, the yellow silks, that's You Win Again who takes it. Fanny Kemble's in the dark blue with a white cap. School Policy, let's see how unlucky she was. She has to come around Fanny Kemble, and You Win Again, indecisive of where she was going to make her run. Eventually, she defaulted towards the inside, but it's You Win Again who will beat off Fanny Kemble in the run down to the wire.
Race 3, Cape Turf Club Syndicate's Open Maiden for the fillies and mares. Over the 1250, number 1, You Win Again wins. She's the daughter of Twice Over. Well done to Lawanda. He receives his R1,000 thanks to Hollywood Bets and Cape Racing. Craig Zaki, the jockey aboard. Craig, well done.
Thank you.
I know that you haven't ridden it before, but obviously for Adam, you normally jump aboard his horses. Lovely improvement from her today.
Yeah, very nice improvement. Haven't ridden her before, but I was saying, well, myself and Adam are in agreement that I have galloped her, and yeah, she's progressed nicely. I think her last start was really good. Adam says she moved up really well, and obviously in the going that day, she just sort of needed the run. Today on a firmer track, not the strongest of fields, she was able to get the better of them.
With regards to the distance, do you think that she'll enjoy a bit further?
Yeah, I think 40 miles is going to be her game at the moment. She's quite a clumsy girl. It's her way or the highway at the moment, and you just have to play ball. She's still learning a lot about racing, but that will all just improve with time, and yeah, she's going to improve.
Well done for the win.
Thank you. Just well done to Adam. Great training feed. Well done to Mr. Cantor. The Utah family had a nice winner for them earlier in the week, so nice to back it up. To all the guys behind the scenes, to the grooms, well done to them. Credit goes to them. And to my sponsors, Maritz Fontina and Drift. My caps seem to have grown legs here at Durbanville, so I'm going to have to get a replacement.
We'll have to show his branding. There you go. Show your branding. Well done.
Just big thanks to my sponsors.
There you go. Well done to Craig Zaki. As mentioned, well, thankfully he's well branded, one would say. But Adam, well done for the win.
Thanks so much, Vex.
As you say, I mean, she is a lightly raced 4-year-old filly, but it seems like the best is yet to come.
Yeah, absolutely. She had what we thought was a hairline fracture early on in her career. She went very unsound on me, and it wasn't a clear-cut thing. So I said to the guys, listen, we're just going to have to take some time. We can't get a clear-cut answer, but there was a very faint line on her x-ray. So we had to take her out of work, brought her back, but she always showed me good ability at home, so thank God it was worthwhile. But just a big thanks to Uncle Bernard, Daryl and Hilton. They're absolute gems to train for, and it's been a while coming. We've got quite a few horses together, and hopefully the floodgates open now.
Well, it definitely is the time of year that things start building up to a nice season. So all the best.
Thank you so much. And these horses that move so well, they really battled in the soft going, and I had a virus before that, so it was a bit of a double whammy for my yard. But they're turning now, and I think on this going, it's a lot fairer racing, and we always look for those beautiful movers, and then the wet weather comes. So just glad she's done it today, and just a great ride from Craig, and just to my sponsors, Interbet, very well done.
Well done, Adam.
Thank you.
That's Adam Marcus, trainer of number 1, You Win Again. Well done to Cloudflay Stud for breeding and the owners involved. A lovely win from her, and it sounds like she will be going on from here. So You Win Again, daughter of Twice Over, is your winner in race 3. MJ standing by, and he's got Anthony Andrews, who was aboard one of the runner-ups.
Yeah, thanks, Vicky. Anthony Andrews rode School Policy. Found a bit of Donville traffic there.
Yeah, she did. She's still learning. She's a big, strong filly, and just wanted to get relaxed a little bit. She seems to race better when she's more on the pace. Unfortunately, we had a bit of a lengthy delay at the start with a loose horse and then horses loading, so she stood in the pens a bit and she didn't come up the smartest, so I was a little bit out of my ground, but she ran on well. She had a bit of traffic, like you said, but I think this would only bring her mentally on.
Looking for a little bit further?
Yeah, definitely. I think if it was a 14 today, I definitely don't think too much would have run past me when they hit the front. So, yeah, it was a place full of merit, and I think she will just only come on from this.
Anthony, thanks very much for your time. It's Anthony Andrews rode School Policy. It's a little bit unlucky in running, and You Win Again one. Certainly a filly that looks like one can follow as well.